And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Tampa Bay Rays.
So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Ryan Pepio. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the left fielder, Josh Smith. And that is out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Nope, that's inside.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the air on the infield, Caminero. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
That one not close. And 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the center fielder,
Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. And ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Josh Young. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Seager over at second. Langford over at first with 1 away. That's to third. And it stays fair. Around third. The throw in. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And that one hammered way back there. And out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. That one fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
0-1 now. And that's in for a strike. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And next is the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball 2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder,
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Ryan Pepio won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Number 41 taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. That one pushed foul. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
The 1-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
That misses. 3-1 now.
That's a good pitch there.
1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard now, Brandon Lau. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Seager.
Out.
Over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Batting third baseman,
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Soft contact in the air, and it stays fair. Lau around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. Garcia quickly throws it in, and the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
One out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. He swings and fouls one off. Yoan. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ground ball up the middle. Simeon throws to first in time.
That is good.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And it's fouled away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Smith sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami, here's the left fielder, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
That one catches the corner for a strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Lau sends it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here comes Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground, right side, Lau. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The batter, the center fielder, Wyatt.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Singled and scored his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Rangers set down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. DeGrom back to work. And there's a ball. Gets the call, and it's 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. Langford in position. Puts it away for the out.
Batting seven, the shortstop,
Jose Caballero will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's down and away.
1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
batting eight, the center fielder, Chandler Simpson.
And here's the rookie center fielder.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Josh Young. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And the slider just misses. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So next to hit for Texas, Sam Haggerty. Flied to right, his first time. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He will score. It's 7-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Doubled in his first AB. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And El Bombi blasts it out. It's 9-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 41 is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Eric Orrs. He's into the game with the bases empty. One out, bases empty. Here is Marcus Semien. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Smith hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Down the line, and that's a foul ball. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he's there with a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Seager stands in now. 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Smith at second with 2 down. Swings and misses on the fastball up into zone for the strikeout. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 9, the Rays 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Danny Jansen. Swing and a ball popped up. Semien puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz now. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
That's a
They're
ball.
so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball there. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's
No ball,
pounding
2
the zone.
strikes.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Just
Ball,
missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two out, space is empty. And that's a
Nope.
little high. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 9-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Inside, just missed. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. That misses.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 outs. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They go back to back. It's 9-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
On the ground right side. Simeon toss over to first. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning 3. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And downstairs.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his
1 ball,
spot.
2
That was a
strikes, the
good
count.
pitch with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, nobody out. And now it's going to be Josh Young. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. Langford gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, caught just shy of the wall.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. Now move to first, and he's back in there. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Corrals it, and there are 2 outs.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Runner! There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one just missing inside. Now 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Rangers leave 1, but they lead it 9-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Christopher Morel. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Smith under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And now it's 3-2. And they'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. That's a walk.
Nope,
went with another
Thank you,
changeup but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now that's smacked to right center. Great effort, but it gets down. Throw into third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. In there for strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs.
One ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left. Can't glove it cleanly. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's now 9-4. So digging in, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Burger under it. And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 4. It's the Rangers 9, the Rays 4. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Sam Haggerty. Orrs back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. And ball one to the right fielder. Right through there for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. He brought it back. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Outside low, ball one.
Ball one, no
One
strike.
away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
A little bit low, and that's ball two. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2-1.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hard hit left side. The throw to first, and that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rangers 10, the Rays 4. Back here in Miami, Lau at the plate.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And that's a little bit high. Lau on at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. And it's caught for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Has grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Bosley appears to be getting loose. Latz getting cranked up as well. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hit in the air, right field. Garcia makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Rays strand just the one, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, the lefty, warming up as well. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Langford measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. And that one is lifted in the air. Morel on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
One ball.
In the
two
dirt.
strikes.
And now it's even up. The Rangers up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Berger. And that's in there for strike one. Seager leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Jansen collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 10, the Rays 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Bosley.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Jacob Webb up and throwing. Milner warming up as well. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Snags it for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 14.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder. That one finds the corner. And it's 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's Jansen to hit. There's the strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Heim in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field, pretty well struck. onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Sam Haggerty will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one hit to right. Low. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So back to the top of the order. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 4 with a double. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Man on second, 2 down. On the corner for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not a...
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rangers 11, the Rays 4. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Semien on to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Junior Caminero. What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's low.
Stays alive. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Rodriguez back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one just misses. Next offering is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
I got 3 and 2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. This one smoked out to left, and that's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 6,
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Langford at first, one gone. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab for the second out.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Well struck left field, and that one is off the wall. Coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So a man aboard, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball one. That one to first, Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 12, the Rays 4. Bottom of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike. Just missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2-2. On the ground, right side, Simeon. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball. Young tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. High in the air, out to right. Garcia makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cole Sulser gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Sulser goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Now the 0-1. Next offering is outside. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Garcia batting with 1 down takes a strike. The Rangers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a foul straight back. Gonna count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Jose Caballero. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that one clips the corner. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 14, Chandler.
Here's the center fielder. First pitch, and he just misses. That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Young tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. high fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. Danny Jansen hits one out. It's 12-5.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
So 2 away with nobody on. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The Rays down to their final strike. Inside, just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That one just misses. 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
12-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.